Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 3, Episode 16 of Dawson's Creek. This time the title of the episode is To Green with Love. And we are here, we are back, we are ready to watch another episode of Dawson's Creek. Previous episode, Joey and Pacey are kind of like, you know, understanding each other a little bit more, talking a little bit more, being adorable a little bit more, you know. It's just, I'm here for it. I am here for it. I'm ready. The one thing I wish is that Joey could talk to Dawson a little bit less. That will be the cherry on top, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, so I'm going to have to go through that, I guess. But I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this new episode. I'm ready to enjoy it and to share with all of you. This season so far, it's been really, really good. And it's shaping to, you know, end in a really good note. Especially because I feel like Pacey and Joey are going to get together this season. For sure. So, I'm excited and I hope you guys are as excited as I am. So, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you love Dawson's Creek, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reactions always posted first on Patreon. In case you guys want to check that out, link as always will be in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoy, hope you guys like it, hope you guys continue supporting. And for now, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 3, Episode 16 of Dawson's Creek. Here we go.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Superintendent, but I don't recall the Board of Ed passing any rule that allows a lunatic to start handing out death sentences just because one of our kids acted like a kid.
Oh, fuck off.
Please.
Okay, so if we don't give the principal of this school the authority to do and to discipline these kids, then why do we have a principal in the first place?
Principal Green has final say in all Cape Side High disciplinary matters.
Thank you.
Miss Potter, my son tells me that you're the one whose mural was destroyed.
This has nothing to do with me, okay?
You're exactly right. What it has to do with is the scare tactics of a man whose extremism and notions of justice are better suited for an urban war zone than our civilized.
Oh my god, you white privileged
What I'm saying
bitch.
is that if this educator...
If you were
Oh
doing your
my
job
God.
as a parent, Mr. Caulfield, maybe your son would still be in school right now.
Yeah.
True.
Guidance office over an inch thick.
Yeah, true. This is such a bullshit.
As of this Friday at 3 o'clock, if Principal Green has not reduced Matt Caulfield's expulsion to a more reasonable sentence, I will ask him to tender his resignation.
So you're forcing his hand.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can't believe it.
This is bullshit. I was like, the guy was like, oh yeah, I mean, he was very final in his decision and he has final say. Apparently he doesn't have final say if you're pushing him to doing what you want him to do. Okay, why am I surprised, though, that a bunch of white men are so concerned about this kid's future, right?
He'll be expecting Green's resignation. For now, this is Sherry Eisler of WKWB reporting from downtown Cape Side.
I love that she's, like, standing in the back.
The new
but I don't.
generation of female reporters would be nowhere without veteran trailblazers like yourself.
She called you old!
So, what's your story? I saw a bunch of out-of-control parents, which for this town is hardly news.
Maybe, but what about the principal expelling a kid for the rest of the year? He sounds like a real wacko to me.
Come on, Cherry, we gotta move.
What? You can't have, if you're a reporter, you can't pick sides. Sites. You can't. Okay? You have to be impartial, but look. Like the media, like traditional media nowadays, they do seem like they do have sides and, like, you know, it's not about the truth anymore.
Happy, satisfied people rarely attend emergency PTA meetings.
And teenagers, I mean, come on. They'd have to be coaxed and prodded before they'd actually set down their PlayStations, turn off TRL, and do something about something.
You said
Yeah.
it, sister. So who's gonna rally the troops?
We are.
Obviously nobody.
You
No?
could.
Yeah?
Yeah, Joey Potter against the system. What am I gonna do, paint another mural?
You can't just expect people to
ew.
rally around a cause that doesn't exist. They need leadership. They need...
That's what Pacey said.
Yeah, Pacey's very smart.
What kind of a name is Pacey?
Oh, fuck you! The name of her future boyfriend and husband, if things go right. God fucking damn it.
And the potential resignation of a high school principal under siege.
Oh my God, they paint him like the bad guy?
Comment publicly on his controversial decision to expel Matt Caulfield, whether he's let some kind of personal agenda affect his judgment.
Oh
Joey
my
Potter, the girl who
God.
painted the mural, was present at tonight's meeting and summed it up best when she said this about Caulfield's harsh punishment.
This is ridiculous. This whole thing has been blown out of proportion.
What?
Who said that?
We believe he says.
They took
I
her
said it,
words out of context. Oh, what a wonderful thing the media is.
What are you suggesting?
Star Rally! Safe Principal Green,
Well,
meeting
Norma
tonight.
Ray,
Huh?
looks like you took my advice after all.
And what advice was that? But this meeting was hardly your idea.
If that's the way you want to play it, it's fine with me. If you want to pretend like you devised this whole call to
I
action.
didn't.
Yes, you did.
I'm all out.
Oh my God. What the hell is he doing here? Why is he here? Don't you have classes to attend? Why is he here? Why is he here? Ugh. What is his name? I don't remember. Are you kidding me? This is bullshit.
You know, what kills me is to see an important story done badly simply because the person covering it has no idea how to decipher truth from popular opinion.
Sounds like you miss it.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but hey, I got this place now. Onward and upward.
Do you really want this
Oh,
week? Because
yeah.
I never heard that you wanted a diner.
Good luck with that. Joey, I would love to get a follow-up interview with you. In your frosted blonde dreams, Bobby.
Yeah. Thank you, Joey.
You don't think I was too hard on you?
No,
about right
not
to
at
me.
all. You know, at the end of the day, I'm proud of whatever she wants to do.
Correct?
Yes.
Have a seat. I assume you know who I am.
Oh, yeah.
The man who shows up for football games and graduation. I'm telling you, what is happening to Principal Green is wrong.
As far as I know, all you represent is that meager handful of students out there right now. And that's it.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, there's more of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot more.
Now, I suggest that you and your friends hurry back to school before that principal you love so dearly has to serve you with detention for cutting class.
I was cutting class. I'm not sick with a cold.
Joey. Oh, we love this side of Joey.
I'm just saying it might have been nice to have a little heads up before you invented a petition with over 300 signatures. I don't think we have 300 students at our school.
Those are problems. We need solutions.
Okay, think something
Pacey
then.
here said thing internet. So Jack is right now putting an announcement out on the Cape Side website, and Andy is getting word out the old-fashioned way.
Okay,
Okay.
well, if you don't come, then you can forget about me participating when it comes to putting all those little names and faces together in the yearbook, okay? Great.
Okay, that worked.
Personal touch is always nice when it comes to blackmail.
We designed a new flyer for your approval, of course.
Rollingsboro Principal Green.
Good, because I already ordered 500 copies.
How are we gonna
We're not. Actually, Pacey managed to convince a civil-minded copy shop owner to run them for free.
That's so sweet.
Yes.
Yes, of course he did. Because he's amazing.
Okay. We got many miles to go before we can sleep.
Okay.
Good job.
Yay. Look at him, so proud of her.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
believe
The other
I'm
takes the
doing it
credit.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh my god. Maybe you shouldn't listen to this conversation, Pacey. No, sweetie.
Bessie just wants you to be realistic about the situation.
What is
being realistic?
Yeah.
Spending a lot of time and effort defending a man who won't even defend himself. How is that realistic?
Oh
he shouldn't
my
have to
God.
defend himself. He didn't do anything wrong.
And you're sure of that? You're sure this kid doesn't deserve another chance?
Of course I am. Everyone at school knows that Capeside High is a much better place without Matt Caulfield.
She means all these concerned citizens wouldn't be fighting this decision so hard if Principal Green were white.
They would still be upset.
Upset, yeah.
Yeah.
And they might try and take action about it, but not like this.
Yeah, not like
Wouldn't be
this.
this level of anger and hostility and
Thank you.
misunderstanding, and they certainly wouldn't try and threaten the family of some teenage girl trying to speak her mind.
That's true.
Joey, you want to change the world from our living room? Fine. Whatever.
I mean, I understand Bessie, you know, because Bessie at the end of the day is like, how much money do we have at the end of the day? Do we have a roof over our heads? You know, those things that sometimes keep you from dreaming, from fighting, right? Because you're so like clouded with that worrying that it lets you to do things like this. It lets you to say things like this, like just follow along, don't bother people, keep your head down, you know. But that's not a way to live, and especially not for someone as young as Joey, you know.
You think you need me, but you don't.
No, you really
You're
don't.
on a path. A lot of people who believe in you. I'm an excellent judge of character.
Well, that you are. That you are. And you didn't found her, actually. She found you, but yeah. Oh.
Pacey, I think you got that one covered.
Yeah.
Hurricane won't take it down. Are you going to stand by her in a very ducky-like fashion? Or are you going to let hurt feelings and pride prevent you from being the friend that you so innocently purport yourself to be?
I guess it just hurts, that's all.
Well, that just means that it isn't pretend anymore.
Yeah, true. I love Jennifer. I love Jen. I love Jen so much because she's such a good, you know, she knows people. Like, she can smell trouble a mile away. You know, and especially from the people that she loves and cares about. You know, she knows them, right? When they're talking to her, she's listening. She's not just brushing off. She's just not trying to, you know, just get time by. No, she really is there. She really listens. So when the time comes when they don't want to talk, she kind of knows a little bit more, you know, and that's extremely sweet that she does this every time for the people that she cares and loves. That's really sweet.
Well, why shouldn't you? Everyone else does these days.
No, not the best journalists. The best ones just ask the right questions. That's the only way that the truth can surface.
True. And I'm gonna guess the truth here is that the dad, is a benefactor, and, you know, they don't want to bother him, you know. Okay.
What is this?
A contract for Capeside Superintendent of Schools. The one which states what he's hired to do.
Yeah.
In fact, that is your signature on the bottom of that page, Dr. Fielding, is it not?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So what you're holding is a contract, which
Yeah.
you've signed, which states that your #1 priority should be to these students and their welfare.
Yeah.
In fact, it doesn't say anything about the community anywhere in that contract, sir.
Yeah.
Correct.
I love the
Use an
zoom.
end.
I love that he zoomed into his face. The right questions. She knows what she's doing, man.
So yes, I am angry. But if I show men like Robert Caulfield one flash of this anger, they will use it against me.
The people tonight
That's
are
true.
like that. They're on your side. They support you. They're fighting for you, for us. And they need to know that win or lose, you support them.
That is a bad thing. That's something that a black man in America can't afford himself to do. Be mad, be angry, you know?
Testing, 1, 2, testing, unos, dos, okay. As you can see, we're not having any technical difficulties, so I'd like to turn it over to the lady who's responsible for gathering us all here tonight. Let's give her a nice warm round of applause, shall we? Without further ado, Miss Joey Potter.
Oh, that's really sweet.
How can he be an outsider when he's been there with us every day, trying to make our lives better?
That's true.
I thought that's what we could do tonight. Talk about how Principal Green has made our lives a lot better.
That's very sweet. Okay, there we go.
The two most important things that I learned from Principal Green were that mistakes and setbacks aren't necessarily irreversible. And if you can't learn from yourself, then you can't learn from anybody.
And he doesn't treat us like children, even when we
He
act like
treats us
them.
with respect and listens to what we have
Hello.
to say. We've been trying to form this
I
committee
don't
of
really know
students.
very many.
When did he move to Trio?
That's all he talks about. His students.
Oh, they're his. Yes.
I'm motivated because I see a room full of people who have chosen to harness their inner power as
That's
individuals.
true.
But
Aw.
regardless of the outcome of this situation, know that I thank you. All of you.
That is so sweet.
Thank you.
That is so sweet. So fucked up that this is happening to him, you know?
Think she'll let us in the house?
Bessie? Yeah, she doesn't. We'll sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Wanna drive?
Stick shift? No thanks. I think I've had enough.
Oh, there she
Oh,
is.
this is sweet. Backing down from a challenge. It doesn't sound like the Joey Potter I know. Certainly wasn't the one in front of all those people tonight.
This is so fucking sad, man.
In all my years in education, I have never felt more successful than I feel right now.
That's so sweet.
You understand that?
This is so fucking wrong.
I'll see you, Mr. Green.
See you, Joey.
This is so unfair, man. But you walk with your head high, man.
You're still the quiet hero. Stepping in at the right time, lending your efforts, never asking for a reward in return.
People never shutting up
Smart,
about it.
Capable.
Of course a mom is gonna say that to you.
See, I think you're editorializing.
Yeah.
You bought me a wall?
Not bought.
No.
Rented. And this thing didn't come cheap either. It cost me $100.
You bought me a wall?
You said that already. Look, it's a limited time offer, so you should get cracking.
I mean, as soon as I think I have you all figured out, you go and you do something so outrageous that, I mean, completely challenges me in a way that no one else would even think of, but...
Right? Right?
In case I don't say it enough. Thank you.
Oh.
It's about time.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet that he did that for her. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 3, episode 16 of Dawson's Creek. And, you know, this was a very Joey episode. Although for Dawson's mom, it was a very Dawson episode. But, like, she's living in another completely different universe, I think. But moms, we are like that. So I can understand that. For me, like I said, my son hang the moon and the stars. And, you know, sometimes he barely leaves his bed because he's playing PlayStation or something. But it's like that, you know. You're a mom, you're going to be biased. You're going to be, you know, thinking that your son is the hero of everything, you know. But, you know, as much as we do that, we also, you know, sometimes have to be a little bit careful, you know. Because we tell our kids that they're great. Yes, of course. You don't want to be the person that are like, maybe don't do painting, you know. You're not that good. Like, you don't want to be that person. But you also don't want to, you know, overprotect them. Which is something that, for instance, the kid's dad, you know, the one that was a spell, he's doing that, you know. He thinks that his power, you know, is gonna get his kid out of trouble every time. right? And it might look sometimes for the rich, you know, that they can get away with everything. And for me as a mom, you know, not a rich person at all, I am very aware of how much responsibility you give your kids. Because I don't want to be the type of parent that has to be there for his kid when the kid or when the person, adult or whatever, commits a serious crime or something like that, when I could have prevented that. You know, when we encourage them and make them believe that nothing that they do is wrong, there are no limits. You know, if this kid believes that he can, you know, get away with everything that he wants and get the school principal fired and get this person fired and, you know, then he's going to end up in the world, you know, and it's not going to be good. Daddy's not going to be there always to save him, right? And is that the type of person we want to be raising? But then there is this thing about like, what the dad is doing is probably what his dad did. Generational entitlement, I guess, you know. The white privileged dude, rich, of course, that gets to do whatever the hell he wants, right? And that is such a problem in society. And it was, you know, how many years, 20 years ago when this show was being made, and it continues to be till this day, you know. Of course, they were going to fight this so hard against Principal Green, because let's be real, there was a racial issue as well. And I don't know if they noticed, the writers, while doing this, and since they, you know, already have done it, they decided not to cast more black people, extras, you know, for Cape Side, which apparently is a town full of white people, you know. There is Principal Green. I think there were like, when they were applauding him when he was leaving, there were like 2 or 3 more people, black people, but that was it. And like when Joey was talking about how many black people are in the school, and she said 11, I don't think she was lying about that. And I'm like, what? Of course, right? And of course something like this is going to happen, because there is not a big community behind you to try to stop this injustice from happening, you know? And yeah, I mean, the good heart of Joey and Pacey and everyone else involved, of course, right? But they're kids at the end of the day. Their voices are not heard, right? And I don't think they mobilize enough people to make it, you know, a big deal. But honestly, it makes me sick, right? It makes me sick that something like this happened, that he was forced to resign because he didn't want to change his mind. Even because this type of thing wouldn't have been questioned if the principal was white. It wouldn't have at all. Will they have been concerned parents? Yes. But if the principal looks exactly like everyone else in town, then they will be like, maybe he's right. But no, Mr. Green is an outsider because he's black. That's very much it, right? Yeah, they want to say, oh no, because he's not from, like, originally from this and whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it was a racial thing, and it fucking sucks, you know. And it fucking sucks that no one could actually do anything about it. That the press was, you know, even sided with, you know, all the other white dudes, you know. So it just sucks, you know. But it gave time for Joey to be really, you know, come out of, like, she has come out of her shell, you know, so much this past year, especially this season. I feel where she's no longer, and that's something that I like. She's no longer Dawson's girlfriend, you know. She is Joey Potter. And I love that. I love that. I love that she was like so concerned. It wasn't about her mural. It was about the fact that this is their principal. He had a decision to make. All the decisions, disciplinary decisions, come to him, you know, from him. And they should be respected. No question asked. I mean, they asked him to reconsider. He politely said no. That should have been the end of the conversation, right? The parents could have talked anything that they wanted, but it shouldn't have been like, oh, no, we're actually going to force his arm to actually do what we want. That sucks. What role model, like, what example are you setting for these children, right? Unbelievable. But Joey was incredible this episode. Incredible, yes, by doing everything she did for the principal. Clueless as hell, right? She was like, oh, I did everything because like AJ told me to. And it was Pacey who not forced her to do this, but actually, you know, gave a little spark. Hey, you're already talking. Like, he was like nudging her. Like, he was like, hey, you know, you see the injustice. You see this. And like, why not do something about it? Right? And then of course she's insecure and she thinks that AJ, since he's so smart and goes to college and everything, that he should have the final say on everything. And she doesn't realize what a wonderful person she has right next to her, you know, and Pacey being there for her all the time, supporting her, rallying people, truly supporting what she was doing. And it goes kind of like unnoticed. It really broke my heart, you know. And he still did it, you know. He still did it. He bought the wall. He was like, go and do it. And like I think that deep inside of him, of course, he was asking for that. Not thank you, but for that, for Joy to recognize and to see, oh, you are here, you know. And I think he will honestly buy every single wall in Cape Side just to get that look from Joey and that smile from her. He will do it over and over again. Because that's the type of romantic person Pacey is. So, of course, he was going to do some big gesture like this one. What she's going to paint, is that in front of the building that they were protesting in the beginning? I don't know. But, like, that will be incredible if it is. And she paints something, so, you know. But anyways. Gail is going to run her news, and like then she's like, oh well, I actually leaving on my own, and like I kind of understand that, you know, because it's like she wants to leave on her own terms, right? She wants to leave believing that she had the final say. That's good, but I never in a million years thought that she wanted that, you know, to say goodbye on her own terms than staying. You know, actually staying and doing this, because I thought she loved being a journalist more than she loved a fucking restaurant that she never talked about. And like, it's so weird. Like, well, but your passions can change, you know, and your dreams can change at any age. But I find it very like, where is this coming from, you know? I don't know. Anyways, Joey and Pacey are coming closer to get together. I can feel it. I can smell it. It's coming. I know it's coming, and I'm going to be here, sitting right here, ready to see that. Because, of course, I'm going to be here. I've been here since season 1, guys, so of course I'm going to be here. But anyways, I love this episode. I think it was great. Of course, like I said, Gail would think that Dawson is the reason why the world spins when he's not. But okay, it's his mom. It's okay. I am like the same with my son. So what can I do? You know, I can't blame her, honestly. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I'm going to do a bunch of more reactions I'm gonna finish the season. I'm gonna finish the series, actually. As long as I have your guys' support, I'm gonna continue. So thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And hopefully they do reinstate Principal Green into the school, and it's going to be a glorious day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that happens. If not, then there is no hope for the world. Okay, I'm being a very dramatic person. Oh, also Jen, isn't Jen the best friend you could ever ask for? She can tell when you're down, and she can, you know, help you out, and like really like talk. Like, she's not gonna be there to like push you to say the things that she wants. She can read between the lines. She's amazing. She's amazing. She wasn't on the previous episode, but I'm so happy that she was on this episode, and that there was no Henry, because I find him incredibly boring, like I have said in the past. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Dawson's Creek. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.